Rangers in turmoil. Ally McCoist wants an England and Chelsea legend to take charge at Ibrox. A title-winning winger could replace Václav Cerny, and a bombshell from the past. Was Donald Trump really close to buying Rangers? Plus, Kevin Muscat gives a straight-talking answer on his future. Want to see these and more Rangers news? The stay until the end. Ally McCoist has made it clear he wants to see England and Chelsea legend Frank Lampard as the next Rangers manager, and honestly, you can see why. The former England midfielder is working wonders at Coventry City, transforming them from a struggling side into serious promotion contenders in the Championship. Since taking charge, Lampard has led Coventry to an astonishing run of form. 12 wins, 3 draws, and just 4 defeats in 19 league matches. Their recent victory over Stoke City was their 9th in the last 10 games, a feat the club had not achieved since 1954. It is the kind of turnaround that does not go unnoticed, and McCoist believes Lampard could be the man to bring similar success to Ibrox. Right now, Barry Ferguson is holding the fort on an interim basis after Rangers sacked Philippe Clement in February. The Belgian's departure was inevitable after a humiliating collapse that saw Rangers drop 13 points behind Celtic in the league and crash out of the cup. McCoist admits he was surprised by Ferguson's appointment, but insists every Rangers supporter is fully behind him, at least until the end of the season. As for the long-term solution, McCoist reckons Lampard should have been targeted before he took the Coventry job, seeing him as someone with the same hunger and potential as Steven Gerrard when he arrived at Ibrox in 2018. Of course, there are other names in the mix: Rafa Benitez, Derek McInnes, and even a potential Gerrard return. But with new owners set to take charge, McCoist believes the Rangers' job will be highly sought after. The challenge now is finding the right man to bring the title back to Ibrox. Should Rangers take the risk on Frank Lampard, or would bringing back Steven Gerrard be the safer bet? And more importantly, after watching Celtic disappear into the distance, should Rangers stop gambling on inexperienced managers altogether? Rangers cannot afford to get it wrong this summer. The gap to Celtic is already too big, and with Champions League qualification on the line, every signing has to be a success. The club's impending takeover by the San Francisco 49ers has given you hope, with transfer funds already secured should the deal go through. One area crying out for reinforcements is the wings. Václav Cerny has shown flashes of brilliance, but if a permanent deal cannot be struck, Rangers need an alternative fast. And with Niels Koppen leading the recruitment strategy, the search is already underway. The new data-driven approach at Auchenhowie has identified Malmö's Hugo Bolin as a potential option. The 21-year-old Swede has just delivered a title-winning season with 10 goals in 25 games. He is quick, skillful, and crucially capable of unlocking stubborn low-block defenses, the exact type of player Rangers have been crying out for. His contract runs until 2026, but with the right offer, he could be tempted to Ibrox. Celtic have made a habit of finding players through data analysis, bringing in names like Nicholas Kuhn and Jota when their raw stats didn't necessarily scream superstar. This could be Rangers' chance to do something similar, identifying a player who is ready to explode at a higher level. Would you take a gamble on an emerging talent like Hugo Bolin, or should Rangers finally stop taking risks and sign proven quality instead? It is one of those what-if moments in football history. What if Donald Trump had taken over Rangers? Ally McCoist has given his take, and it is safe to say he's not losing any sleep over what never was. A decade ago, Trump was just another billionaire businessman with investments across the globe, and while his name was linked with a move for Rangers, nothing ever came of it. McCoist, who was at the club during that turbulent era, recalls hearing the rumors but never believed they had any real weight. Instead, he chuckled about what a board meeting with Trump might have looked like. One thing McCoist is willing to give Trump credit for: his golf courses. Turnberry and Trump International in Aberdeen are, as he puts it, magnificent. But running a world-class golf resort and running a football club are two entirely different challenges. Managing a squad, dealing with the pressures of European football, and building long-term success are not the same as maintaining pristine fairways and luxury clubhouses. Looking back, Rangers may have dodged a bullet. Trump's football knowledge was unproven, and his high-profile approach to business might have made Ibrox a circus rather than a serious contender in Scottish football. Given his later political career, his ownership could have brought unnecessary controversy, risking divisions among supporters. Now, with the San Francisco 49ers closing in on a takeover, Rangers look set to enter a new era with owners who have a track record in sports management, financial strength, and a long-term vision. Unlike Trump's speculative interest, the 49ers' plan appears to be built on substance rather than publicity. But here is the big question: if Trump had taken over Rangers, would it have been a disaster, or could he have actually delivered the kind of financial firepower needed to dominate Scottish football? And then there is the managerial situation. Kevin Muscat's name has resurfaced, but is he even interested? The Australian, currently focused on Shanghai Port's Asian Champions League campaign, has remained tight-lipped on his future. He was overlooked in favor of Philippe Clement last time around, and insiders suggest he would not entertain a third approach. With Muscat seemingly out of the picture, the attention turns to Derek McInnes, a former Rangers player and experienced Scottish Premiership manager. He has been widely tipped as the domestic option if the club chooses stability over another risky appointment. Ali Craig Moore believes McInnes is now the leading candidate, suggesting that Muscat's window of opportunity at Ibrox may have closed. So, what should Rangers do? Take a chance on a promising winger like Hugo Bolin, or demand proven quality? And when it comes to the manager, should Rangers go bold with a fresh face, or play it safe with a domestic choice like McInnes?